If you've been in the photo booth business for any amount of time, you already know this isn't as easy as everyone makes it look. You can buy the booth, build a nice website, post all the time on social media, and still struggle to get bookings or make consistent profit. When I started over 10 years ago, I really thought I had it all figured out. I believed if I worked hard, treated clients well, and did a good job, success would follow. But it didn't. It took me a long time, a lot of trial and error, and humbling moments to realize what actually builds a profitable and purposeful business. So in this video, I want to share 15 brutally honest lessons from my 10 years in the photo booth industry. These aren't theories. These are lessons I've lived, and if you take them seriously, they can save you years of frustration and wasted time. Let's get into it. Lesson number 1. If you just build it, they will not come. When I first started, I thought being professional was enough. I bought a beautiful booth, built a clean website, created social pages, and listed myself on Google Maps and Yelp. Then I waited, and I waited some more. Crickets. No calls, no emails, no bookings. And that's when I realized my business wasn't broken. My visibility was. Nobody knew I existed. So I asked myself, if I needed to book a photo booth today, what would I do? I started searching like a real client would, and it hit me. I wasn't showing up anywhere. That's when I began learning how to get seen. SEO, Google Map listings, vendor partnerships, paid ads, networking, and friends in the industry. You can have the best setup in the world, but if nobody sees it, it doesn't matter. People can't hire you if they can't find you. Lesson number 2, being busy doesn't mean you're successful. In my first few years, I thought being booked every weekend meant I was winning. But after paying attendance, photo booth software, props, travel, upgrades, I was barely keeping anything. And that's when I realized a big difference between being busy and being profitable. You can be doing 10 events a month and still be losing money if your pricing and systems aren't right. I had to stop chasing busy and start chasing margin. Busy looks good online and in front of your friends, but profits build freedom in real life. Lesson number 3, raise your prices or stay stuck. I underpriced everything because I was afraid to lose bookings. We've all been there, but staying cheap was what kept me stuck. When you charge too low, you attract people who don't value what you do. And those clients, they're usually the hardest to please. When I finally raised my prices, it filtered out all the wrong clients and made room for the right ones. If you want your business to last, you have to believe in your own value first. People who believe are believable, and if you don't, no one else will. Lesson number 4, if you don't track it, you can't fix it. I used to tell myself I was doing fine, but I wasn't tracking anything. I had no idea how many leads I got each month, no idea how many converted, no idea what my true cost per event was. Once I started tracking, I could finally see the real story. I used my CRM Honeybook to help me, but even a simple spreadsheet that tracks leads, bookings, and profits can tell you more truth than your gut ever will. If you don't measure it, you'll repeat the same mistakes without realizing it. Lesson number 5, people don't buy features, they buy feelings. I used to list all my features on my website: DSLR camera, instant prints, digital sharing, props. I even talked about my photo booth app software and even the model of my photo booth. People would smile politely and move on because people aren't buying the equipment, they're buying the experience. They want confidence, fun, and trust. When you focus on how your service feels, not what it does, that's when clients connect. They don't remember your printer model, they remember how you made their guests feel. You're not selling photos, you're selling moments. Lesson number 6, the wrong clients will cost you more than they pay you. In my early days, I said yes to mostly everything. If they wanted a discount, I probably gave it to them. If they were rude, I tolerated it. I learned the hard way that some clients will cost you more than you're worth. The wrong ones drain your time, your peace, and your team's energy. So I started protecting my boundaries. I learned to say no when I needed to. Proverbs 13:20 says, "Walk with the wise and become wise, but a companion of fools suffers harm." That applies to clients too. Choose who you work with and don't let the desperation decide for you. Lesson number 7, your systems are your freedom. Back when I was still in the Air Force Reserves, I realized something that hit me hard. If I got deployed, even for just a few weeks, my business would collapse. Every part of it depended on me. I was the one answering the emails, sending out the proposals and invoices, managing bookings, preparing the gear for the event, and even running it. If I wasn't there, nothing was gonna happen, and that scared me. I thought about all the clients who trusted me, all the weddings and events on the calendar, and I knew that if I got that call to deploy, my business would fail overnight. That realization forced me to change how I ran things. I had to build a business that could survive without me, and that's when I started learning and implementing systems. If you've never heard that word before, systems are simply repeatable ways of doing things that don't rely on your memory or presence. They're the habits, the processes, the automation, and even the people that make your business run the same way every time, even if you're not the one doing the work. For me, it started small. I wrote down my setup processes. I gave my team checklists to follow at every event. I created email templates. I automated my booking workflow. I even had an events manager that would be able to troubleshoot and work with my team if I were to ever leave. Over time, those small steps gave me peace of mind. I could then finally take time off, visit family, or even fulfill reserve duties without worrying that everything would fall apart. Proverbs 21:5 says, "The plan of the diligent leads surely to abundance." That verse reminds me that being intentional doesn't slow you down. It actually sets you free. And while we're talking about systems, make sure one of them protects you. Every photo booth business needs a strong, solid contract. It's a difference between being protected or being taken advantage of. To help you get started, I'm giving you my free photo booth contract template, free for you to download. Use the link in the description below to grab yours. Lesson number 8, serve people and the profits will follow. When you take care of people, the business takes care of itself. Every time I've gone above and beyond for a client, it's come back to me one way or another. Referrals, opportunities, partnerships, you can't outgive good service. Serve people so well, they can't help but talk about you, and the money follows the value. Lesson number 9, don't chase trends, master your principles. Trends will always change. 360 booths, mirror booths, filters, AI, whatever's next. But the principles never change. Serve people well, market consistently, price confidently, deliver excellence. If you master those 4 things, you'll always outlast the people chasing the next shiny thing. Consistency beats novelty every time. Lesson number 10, character over skill or personality always. I've seen a lot of business owners make this mistake, and I've made it too. We bring on people on the team because they seem positive, bubbly, and fun to be around. But here's what I learned. Personality doesn't always equal alignment. Someone can be friendly and full of energy, but if they don't share your values or your standard of excellence, it won't work, and it's just a matter of time. It doesn't matter how outgoing someone is. If their character and work ethic doesn't match your mission, they'll eventually pull your business down in the wrong direction. You can train skill, you can't train integrity. Good character shows up when no one's watching. It's in how they treat clients, how they handle mistakes, and whether they show up on time when it matters most. So before you hire for personality or charisma, look deeper. Hire people who believe in what you believe, Your business will rise and fall based on the alignment of the people behind it. Lesson number 11. Your circle determines your ceiling. The fastest way to grow is to be around people doing it better than you. For a long time, I tried to figure it all out alone, but I was just recycling my own ideas and things just got worse and worse. Once I started connecting with mentors and peers who were further ahead, I started seeing real progress. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow, not just people who make you feel comfortable. And that's why I started a free Facebook community for Photobooth owners, a space to connect, ask questions, and grow together. Join us using the link in the description. I'd love to meet you there. Lesson number 12. Protect your reputation like it's your retirement. Your reputation is everything. It's what keeps your calendar full, gets referrals, and opens new doors. One bad experience can do more damage than 10 good ones can fix. Own your mistakes. Take the opportunity to apologize. Follow through on your promises. Always deliver more than what's expected. Your name is your brand. Protect it. Lesson number 13. Your brand should look as good as your work. You can do incredible work, but if your online presence looks average, people will assume your service is too. If your website, photos that you show, or videos don't reflect your real quality, you're easily leaving money on the table. Take the time to do inventory on your website. When people see your brand, they should feel your professionalism before they ever contact you. If that's something you want to upgrade, I created ready-to-use promotional videos for Photobooth owners. It's designed for people with modern open-air photo booths, 360s, or even wooden glamour booths. We just add your logo and it's ready to post anywhere. Your website, emails, YouTube, social media, instantly making your brand look high-end and consistent. Click the link in the description to get your promotional video and elevate your brand today. Lesson 14. Be a student of business, not just a booth owner. The biggest growth I ever had came when I stopped learning about photo booths and started learning about business, sales, marketing, leadership, finance, building a team. Those are the skills that separate side hustles from real businesses. Proverbs 24:3 says, "By wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established." If you want a business that lasts, you have to keep learning and not just about gear. You're not running a booth, you're running a company. Lesson number 15. Profit is not the goal, it's the result. When I started, money was what I focused on. Now I see it differently. Profit is the result of doing things the right way. It's what happens when you serve people, price correctly, lead well, and promote consistency. The real goal is freedom, time, purpose, and impact. Money follows that. Build something that gives life to you, your family, and the people you serve. If you made it this far, you're my people, and you're already ahead of most business owners because you care enough to learn. Now that you know the 15 brutally honest lessons that took me 10 years to figure out, the next step is fixing the one thing that affects every part of your business, your pricing. If your pricing is off, everything else will always feel off. Watch the next video, how to price your photo booth for profit. I'll walk you through how to charge with confidence, book better clients, and finally start building a business that pays you what you're worth. Watch it here, and I'll see you in that one.